that this week I might take the week off of making videos because I really need to, there's so many things I need to do. I need to crack down on my Christmas shopping, getting everybody's gifts done, and finish decorating and stuff. But then I thought today while I was out I might just vlog a little bit, and nothing special. I've actually got to go to the post office, of course, and I did get a new handbag in the mail. I ordered it I think weekend before last, and I just got it this Monday, so I was thinking I might go ahead and show you instead of waiting until Friday. I have found some lashes that I really, really like. I can't remember the style, but they're that Allure Vegas Nay, and they're just so beautiful. And I wore them the other night to our party, the party that we went to at Oliver, and then we have another party that's coming up this weekend, John and I do, and I want to go get some more of those lashes. They were so pretty. I had my nails done last night at a new place. One of the girls, one of my subscribers, Tracy, lives here in town. She told me that she had already been there, that they were open. I think it's Posh Nails, and of course I took my own nail polish. I took Chanel Black Pearl. It's okay. It's not quite as dark as I wish it was. And I had my nails done, but it is beautiful. It's probably the prettiest place I've ever seen inside, and it's all white. And I was going to go ahead and tell you the story behind my handbag, and then I can just show it to you real quick, and then that's it. Remember when I picked my stack from Dean Davidson, my little ring stack, and I picked the black and the green. I keep forgetting. I wanted to call it malachite, but I was wrong when I called it that. But anyway, it's black, the green, and the black, and I was saying how much I loved that pop of green, especially with black. And I bought a t-shirt a while ago, that green color, and I haven't worn it yet. I need to. But anyway, so I went on a search for a green handbag, just for something different. And I called or texted Barbara at Bergdorf to see what they had. And they had a Celine that was green, and then they had a Goyard tote that was green. And I kept all this in my mind, but I went on eBay just to see if they had something, fun. And they ended up, I found a girl who sells Balenciagas, and they're brand new. And I ended up getting one. The one I got had the tags on it and everything. It's a 2012. And so she probably just gets them on like major sale somewhere. I don't know where. But I mean, it's guaranteed authentic, and she's a good, a reputable seller. And so I ended up getting this, and it was so funny because I'm not used to really doing the auctions. Sometimes I'll even click buy it now only, because I don't like to get into that whole auction thing. But I really wanted this bag, and it's not a city bag like I have my blue one and my black one are. It's called I think part-time bag. And here, I'm gonna hold it up for you real quick. So it's just a little bit bigger than I think it's, instead of being 4 inches, it's 6 inches right here. But I love it. It is just this bright green. And anyway, what I was saying is I watched it for days, and I had it on my watch list. And then I had John come up and at the bitter end, help me bid on it, because I didn't want to go too high, but then I didn't want to lose it over $100 or something like that, if I really wanted it. And he liked it too. I thought about trying to do a hair vlog or hair video today, and it just wasn't a good day because I don't like my hair. One side stayed curled, one side didn't, and it's just kind of fluffy. I let it dry too much in the towel last night before I put the trauma treatment in there, and then it just got frizzy, and I don't think it absorbs the product as good if you've already let it dry too much in the towel. And then I didn't curl it enough and all that kind of stuff, and so I don't really like it, so I didn't want to do a hair video. Okay, so here is the part-time bag. I think that's what it's called, part-time, and then here is the city, so you can see the difference. It's just a little bit bigger in every way, which is not a bad thing. And I like the way it looks with hardly anything in it. You know, it's just, both of these, they're just that sloppy feel.
That are coming out right now are nowhere indicative of where the voters are actually going to be on February 9th here in New Hampshire. A lot of things can happen between now and then, and certainly what happens in Iowa is going to impact what happens in New Hampshire, and what happens in New Hampshire is going to impact what happens in South Carolina. So I think that we have to be very cautious about using any polls right now to predict what's going to happen.
So just starting out, well, not just starting out for the day, because I've already been to 2 schools, and I've already taken a bunch of Christmas stuff to the Goodwill. I don't know if you guys are like me, like when the kids were really small, I just put so much Christmas stuff out, like just, I hate to say junky stuff, but just stuff everywhere. And I've gotten to the point now where I just don't want that stuff everywhere. It's just so cluttery. I'd rather put just, you know, put my tree up, a wreath on the door, my stockings up. You know, we put lights on the front porch, like lit trees, and, you know, the basics. I put my cookies for Santa plate out, and I have dish towels and all that kind of stuff that I use. But I had a huge bag of non-breakable Christmas ornaments that I had gotten when both the kids were young, so that they could help me decorate the tree, and I didn't have to worry about the glass or anything breaking or anything. So I took those up there. I had a huge one of those, it's actually made for wrapping paper. It's like a big plastic container full of wrapping paper from years past, including unopened like birthday paper and everything, that I just, from now on, I do mostly gift bags anyway. And my mom got me into this, is going to like TJ Maxx or Home Goods or something where they sell those reusable big bags, and then you put everybody's gifts in one of those bags, and that way they have a bag to take all their stuff home with them, because we do Christmas morning at my house. And they have a bag they can reuse, like, you know, I use mine for the post office, or, you know, even if they don't, it's a huge bag and it's not any more money. So I do that a lot. And then we, you know, that huge Christmas tree that we used for years, we've donated it. There was nothing wrong with it. It's just, we just got tired of, it was just too big. It was a big responsibility putting that thing up and decorating that sucker. So, and then like the flowers I used to put on it, and a lot of the stuff I'm just tired of, I gave away. So it feels good. And then I have somebody, she's been helping me for years now. I have somebody that comes and helps me clean once a week. And we met her through, anyway, she works at one of the restaurants that we go to, and love her, trust her, just love her. And it's real neat because her kids are a year behind my kids, so I give her their clothes, and I give her a bunch of makeup and other stuff too for her and her sister, and even stuff that her kids can't use, she has plenty of people that she can give them to. Anyway, she went back to school, and so she hasn't been coming lately, and I have missed her so much. I mean, she doesn't do everything. I still do my own laundry and my beds, and I still, you know, she only came once a week, so I still have to do it, you know, most everything. But just having somebody come that once a week and really clean your tubs and your floors and all that stuff, oh my goodness, it helps so much. And plus it helps her. She loves it. I mean, she will ask me, like, she's actually on break, and she messaged me and said, I can come this week and for the next 3 weeks. And I told her today, I said, every day that you can come, just come on, because what you don't do today, like, she can help me with like clean out my refrigerator or my microwave, stuff like that. And because I need it, and it's good for her too. So she wants to make the money. So I'm getting out of there early this morning. It's 9:15, and I am going to stop by my mom's again. I know I'm lucky that I can just see her every day. And then I am going to, I've got a huge bag of Forever 21 dresses and stuff that, I don't know if you guys saw my picture on Instagram where John and I went to the Oliver Christmas party, I had a red Ralph Lauren jumpsuit in mind to wear, and it was like $125 or something. It wasn't that much considering it was a whole outfit. But of course, I waited to the last minute, and I called both Belks, and they said that it did run kind of small, so I knew I needed a medium, and nobody had a medium. They had an extra small. And I thought to myself, you know, I'm going to wear something that I have. You know, I'm not going to spend the money. And then I just started thinking, you know, every year I see all that cool stuff at like Forever 21 that I think, you know, that would be perfect for a party, because even if it's not made that well, it would be perfect for one night, and it's not that expensive. So Brooke and I went to the mall Saturday, and I just bought, I don't want to try on stuff there. It was just, you know, crowded and crazy there. And they will take returns, but only for an exchange. So I just bought everything I thought I might want, and I ended up wearing that black dress, and I loved it. It was like $29.99, perfect. John loved it. Matter of fact, he wants me to wear it to his Christmas party, but I ordered some other stuff, and if I don't like those, then I will wear that. You know, you kind of want to wear something different, but if not, I'll wear that. And so I'm going to take this stuff back to Forever 21, and then Brooke has an orthodontist appointment, and I try to always get those after school is out, but we just could not get it together. We could not work it out where we could both do it, so I had to take her at 2, which that means she won't miss that much school, just a little bit. And so I'm going to check her out, and they're real good. They'll fax over a note that she was at the orthodontist, and then we'll go get Will, and then it'll be time to just do it all over again. Then it's homework and the shower and dinner and any other little, you know, shipping, my packages, and then before you know it, it's time to go to bed. So my little nutshell there. Oh, and I've got to stop by the dry cleaners too. I want to get that. I love that sweater, that getting back to square one, that little black sweater that I got from Oliver that has the boat neck. I really think that I probably could wash it and just lay it out to dry, but I love it so much, I'm just going to get it dry cleaned. And because I can wear it 2 to 3 times. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. I've been forgetting to take my Zyrtec, and today I've got on those lashes. I put on my makeup in a hurry, but today I have on the lashes that I was telling you about in my vlog yesterday, and I'll probably put these two together. And I don't know if you can see them, and I've got on dark makeup today anyway. I've got on like that the matte palette, and I've got on like brown in the crease, and then I blended out a black gel liner, and then these lashes are just so beautiful. Took all that stuff back to Forever 21, and there was nothing in there. I mean, I've already gotten a few things, and there was nothing out there I wanted, so I ended up just getting, Brooke likes these little leggings from Forever 21. They're $3.90, and I got her the medium. The small looked so small, which I think she wore the small last year. And she's like one size down from me, I guess. So anyway, I hope the medium will fit her. I'm sure I can shrink them. So I got her 2 pair, and then I had to get like a $120 credit. So lesson learned. I probably need to be pickier, but their waiting room for the dressing room, or the line for the dressing room was so long that day, and I just wasn't in the mood to try stuff on, I'll say. And so the only thing I need to do now is I want to stop by Oliver and get John. There's a shirt in there that I meant to get him before the party, and I kept putting it off, and then he said, well, I'll just wear this one. And so there's another shirt I want to get him, and he really needs a new pair of jeans too, so I want to get him those. And then it'll be time to go get my babies out of school. Okay, now I am in the drive-thru line. I warned you, I go through a lot of drive-thrus, but I'm thirsty, and one of my favorite things to get to drink, I used to get a half sweet, half unsweetened tea from Chick-fil-A, and I just always called it a split tea. Well, one time, this was years ago, one time I was going through one of the drive-thrus and I asked for a split tea and they did half tea, half lemonade. And ever since then, I have been hooked. Now, what I usually do is get sweet tea with a splash of lemonade instead of half and half, because I really like it more tea. And it, you know, you never know what you're going to get. It's kind of like, I guess, when you guys get coffee, you know, it's just up to the person who makes it. So I'm in the line to get that, and I just want to tell you about it because it's so good and it's so refreshing.
Rattled. And that didn't solve any problems. That didn't reassure anybody. In fact, it made them even
this is good.
Again.
They put a lot of, see, their lemonade is, it's homemade, like real lemonade, I guess. It's supposed to be. And it's very, even the sweetened one is very sour. So that's why I usually like it to be more tea. And I'm weird about light ice. I just don't like a real cold drink, especially tea. Okay, now since I'm over here, I'm going to run into Ulta real quick and see if they have these lashes that I want. And I've got that, you know, the catalog with the coupon on it. So I'm going to use that. And I don't think I need anything else. I'm going to hold off on the Gwen Stefani palette because I'm really enjoying my mattes lately. And I did order something. I think that will be here today. So, and I'll show you that probably tomorrow. And so I'm not going to get that palette, even though I've heard both. I've heard that it's good and I've heard that it's not that great. But I think I would just enjoy mattes a little bit more. Good.
Be honest, will owning a bigger TV help you get ahead in life?
Another good parking place.
A better person? Probably not. But what if you could speak another language? If that appeals to you, Rosetta Stone is letting everyone who calls.
Okay, I'll tell you guys what I get. Okay, just now leaving after making my video. Let me get out of here. Okay, like I told you, I don't know how long my camera is gonna last because I just realized it wasn't plugged in this morning and then plugged it back in. So I will just, ow, my hair. I don't know if I'm gonna even need a jacket today. It's so pretty, but I don't know, I kind of felt kind of cool when I walked outside. But I need to, we'll go to the post office as usual. The stuff I showed you for John, he had to do a little fashion show for me. Because he doesn't ever want to go in there and try clothes on, I just brought a whole bag of clothes home on approval. And so there's 1, 2 pair of jeans and a shirt in there that he didn't like. The jeans he liked, but he needed a bigger size, and the shirt was too small, but it was off of the sale rack, so I don't think there's another one. So I will have to, what I'm going to do is go back to Oliver, take those back, and then I'll have to pay for the stuff that I got. But that's so nice to be able to do that. She does that for me sometimes too. But, because I don't like to try stuff on. I've gotten better about trying things on. And so I've got to do that. And then we, last night, are down to the last can of cat food. And so I've got to go get cat food. And I think that's it for all the stuff I have to do. And but it's only 11:12, but that'll, you know how it is, time flies. Anyway, and I have been looking. I went to Sunglass Hut yesterday. I have been looking, and I'm probably going to repeat myself so many times, but I have been looking for another pair of black sunglasses for us with no real success. And these are some oldies but goodies. They're probably 3 or 4 years old, Prada, and I don't think they make them anymore. But I was thinking today, if I had a chance, I might run in this Sunglass Hut. Yesterday I went to the one at the mall, but I might run in this one and see if they have something similar. Because I really like them. Look at them, I've worn them so much that they're like, you know, I need to have them tightened up. And, oh, I got the green light. I'm always scared because, you know, the green light doesn't mean anything, because sometimes, especially on this highway, people are going so fast, especially big trucks. I can hardly blame them. Sometimes the big trucks will even blow their horns like, look, I can't stop. But those cars are going so fast, sometimes they will just run that light because they don't want to stop. So, anyway, my little tidbit.